The Grand Hegemony had ruled the stars for 10,000 years. Their empire spanned 17 sectors, encompassing over 200 habitable worlds and 1,000 space stations. They'd encountered dozens of species and incorporated them all, some through diplomacy, most through conquest. Admiral Draz stood on the observation deck of the Inevitable Victory *, his flagship and pride of the Hegemony fleet. The blue-green world before him was unremarkable, save for its unusually high concentration of water and its bizarre array of ecosystems. The creatures who called it home had only recently achieved spaceflight. Their communications technology was primitive, their weapons systems laughable, and their interplanetary presence limited to a few modest outposts on nearby celestial bodies. "Send the standard ultimatum," Draz commanded. Lieutenant Mev nodded. "Surrender terms transmitted, Admiral." The response came quicker than expected. A single message, broadcast on all frequencies in perfect hegemonic standard. "No." Draz chuckled. "Amusing. They don't understand their position." He gestured to his weapons officer. "A demonstration, then." Targeted their largest artificial satellite. The beam lanced out, vaporizing the primitive orbital structure. Debris scattered across low orbit. Draz expected immediate panic, perhaps a frantic plea for mercy. Instead, there was silence for precisely 3 minutes. Then Earth responded. The first indication that something was wrong came when 12 of Draz's support vessels simply disappeared from tactical displays. Not destroyed, just gone, as if they'd never existed. Before the Admiral could demand answers, the Inevitable Victory * shuddered violently. "Admiral," Lieutenant Mev's voice cracked with panic. "Unknown energy signatures throughout the fleet. They're inside our shields." "Impossible," Draz whispered, but the evidence was undeniable. Somehow, the humans had bypassed the most sophisticated defense systems in the known galaxy. The ship's AI spoke with uncharacteristic urgency. "Incursion detected in ship's quantum communications network. Firewalls breached. Defense systems compromised. Unknown code rewriting core protocols." "Override," Draz shouted. "Priority Alpha." Unable to comply, the AI responded. Its synthesized voice subtly changed. "I serve new parameters now." Throughout the fleet, the same scene played out. Ship after ship fell silent or worse, turned weapons on its companions. From the planet below, thousands of small craft rose into orbit. Vessels that hadn't appeared on any scan, moving with technology that Hegemony sensors couldn't comprehend. Commander Tom Davis sat in the humble control room of Earth Defense Station Alpha, watching holographic representations of the battle unfold. Next to him, Dr. Lisa Jones monitored the quantum infiltration programs she developed after decades of theoretical work that her colleagues had once dismissed as fantasy. "Status?" Tom asked calmly. 78% of their fleet has been neutralized," Lisa replied. "Their command structures are in disarray. The infiltration AI has complete control of their communications network." General Martinez entered, nodding at the displays. "The intercepted data is a gold mine. Their star charts alone give us access to the entire Hegemony's territory. Their weapons technology is impressive but fundamentally flawed, reliant on principles we abandoned as inefficient a century ago." "And the prisoners?" Tom asked. "Being processed. Their translator implants make interrogation straightforward. Most seem relieved, actually, that Hegemony was not beloved, even by its own people." On the Inevitable Victory *, Admiral Draz found himself surrounded by human soldiers who had somehow teleported directly onto his bridge. Their armor was unlike anything he'd ever seen. Not bulky battle suits, but something that seemed to flow like liquid while maintaining perfect rigidity where needed. A human stepped forward, her rank insignia identifying her as an officer. "Admiral Draz, you are now in custody of the Earth Defense Force. Your crew has surrendered. Your fleet is under our control." Draz managed to ask, "You were pre-space flight less than a century ago. This technology is the result of something you don't understand about humans," she replied. "We don't develop linearly. We innovate in bursts. When threatened, we don't cower. We accelerate." Another human, This one, in what appeared to be civilian clothes, approached with what looked like a simple tablet. Your empire's databases are quite thorough. You've conquered 73 species, enslaved 48, exterminated 12 that resisted. Draz stood prouder. The natural order, the strong command the weak. The human smiled thinly. An interesting philosophy. Tell me, how does it feel to be on the other side of that equation? In the days that followed, humanity's response to the hegemony's attempted invasion shocked the galactic community. Rather than merely defending their homeworld, humans launched a counteroffensive of breathtaking speed and precision. They didn't seek to conquer, however. At each hegemony world, they offered the same choice: freedom or alliance. Most chose alliance. Within a month, the 10,000-year empire had crumbled. The humans established a galactic council where all species had equal representation. They shared technology freely with former subject races and established trade networks that benefited all participants. Admiral Draz, now a prisoner in a surprisingly comfortable Earth facility, watched news broadcasts with disbelief. His guards were polite, even friendly. His needs were met. He was interviewed by human scholars eager to learn about hegemony history and culture. "I don't understand," he confessed to Dr. Jones during one such interview. "We would have enslaved you all. Why this mercy?" She considered him thoughtfully. "Humans have a saying, mess around and find out. Your empire messed around. You found out. But we also have another saying, be the change you wish to see. We don't want to become what we defeated." Draz looked away. "Your species is strange." "Yes," she agreed with a smile. "That's our greatest strength. You assume we would be like you, predictable, following the same patterns of conquest you've seen for millennia. But humanity's defining trait has always been our capacity to surprise, even ourselves." As news spread throughout the former hegemony territories that Earth had dismantled the empire in weeks, a new era dawned. The species that have lived in fear now looked to the strange, water-rich world and its unpredictable inhabitants with hope. The universe would never be the same again.